Hey, how's it going? So I just want to make a very quick video on passive investing versus active investing. So, because I tried both of them, and here's interesting. So in active, I went all in on Tesla, right? The reason I did that is because it was going into S&P 500 on 21st of December, right? I did research, and statistically, Tesla is a quite nice company, even though their financial statements do not make any sense whatsoever, right? So I kind of had decks stacked in my favor. Decks stacked in my favor, right? So here are my results. Here are their results. So this is my total assets, and this is how much income, right? It's in the same period of time as passive because we're analyzing them exactly the same, right? So that's the valuation in here. Now I had to do an enormous amount of research trying to make sure that I made the right decision, and I'll just show you how much research went into it, like a lot, you see. A lot of research. I had to read every single article, analyze every single fact to see whether the information is actually accurate or not. I had to build my analytical things. That's not a document I had. I mean, this document is huge. I'm talking like 90 pages, I think, or something like that. Yeah. Oh, it's 30 pages. Yeah. So you see all of this just like analytics, analytics, analytics. At the end of the day, the results are I only made 1,000 euro more, so 0.5% more active, while this one in here passive was like literally um like this fund is doing nothing. You just put your money and forget about it. Do you know what I mean? This one is you have to do research, you have to think about it a lot. This one kept me up for a very, very long time. Now, if you factor in how much money, because in here I'm not working. In here I have option to work. And if you factor in that I was working, then this fund actually made more money than this one here. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that active investing on average does not work. Like statistics shows exactly like index funds, people who push index funds, they will tell you that on average index funds always outperform an active manager. And that's true. I will say I'm into that because I tested it, right? And another thing is, right, the most effective tactic available is when you work, you go up the career ladder and you invest into index funds or pension funds, right? And you do not try to beat your market. Because if you try to beat the market, you're going to have to stop working, which is decrease in income. Decrease in income means you cannot borrow money from the bank to leverage and put them into an index funds. That's another a drawback. So, and there is high chance that any earnings that you earned, because for example, I see a lot of Tesla bulls right now, and they're like 95% Tesla, 98% Tesla, right? Even though Tesla's valuation to date do not make any sense whatsoever. If you look at their balance sheets, if you look at the revenue, if you look at their growth relative to the growth in the industry, they are not as good as their valuation is, right? They're a good company. No offense, right? But the valuation is just nowhere. It's way way too overpriced. All right. But there are people, of course, who became multi millionaires. Like I saw this guy, he went from a million, which he saved himself, right? Obviously, he bought Tesla when it was like $50 or something like that, right? And now it's like 550, I think, right? Well, I actually have exact number, so I can tell you how much is it, right? It's 533.10. So it's this 533.10. So again, I mean, if you put a million into it and you bought it at 50, right? This minus this, we multiply Multiply this by 100, by 1 million. That's a million, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There you go. So this will be, what is it? Yeah. So he's half a billion net worth. But he actually said that he is 30 million net worth, right? Oh, wait, I forgot to factor in how many shares he bought. God damn it. Sorry about this. Okay, so we take a million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, divide by 50. This is how many shares, right? Then we multiply this out. And it's still a lot of money, right? It's still a lot of money. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, so I mean 10 million, but he said he made a lot of money on options as well, so he made 30 million, and that all happened in one year basically, right? Now, and he himself kind of admits that it's a bit of a risky strategy. So what I'm trying to say is active investment statistically is a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Statistically, it just doesn't work, right? And it's the coin flipping theory by Warren Buffett kind of highlights that. So if you get a room big enough, obviously somebody out there, because the room is big enough, will be able to flip a coin 30 times in a row correct, because the room is big enough. And obviously, naturally, you listen to him, you're trying to figure out how did he do it, but the reality is he just flipped it in a row. Like this guy, Tesla, one of the Tesla bulls is Tesla Daily. This guy here, Tesla Daily podcast, right? This guy. Yeah. This guy here, right? So his first investment he ever made from high school, right, was Apple, and Apple exploded, right? His second investment was Tesla, and Tesla exploded, right? So is like, you know what I mean? There will be people like this. There will be people who will right now sell Tesla, buy Bitcoin, and it could go up to like 500,000, and they all of a sudden become trillionaires, right? Because like if you sell right now your all of your Tesla, right? Because I mean he's probably holding like something like 10,000 shares, right? And then invest into, and then it becomes he will be a trillionaire, right? So the question is, was that a feasible strategy? Was that a feasible strategy, or was it luck? And the answer is it was luck, mostly luck, right? Because Tesla valuation makes no sense, and Bitcoin, as we know, it has no value because to date, nobody accepts Bitcoin. Now, PayPal, of course, accepts Bitcoin. You can trade them on PayPal, but retailers like Amazon, right, Dell, other retailers, right, they do not accept Bitcoin. So you're speculating, right? You're doing the tillable. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to convince you not to do active management. I'm trying to let you know, just focus on your development work, become exceptionally good at what you do, and leverage your skill to invest into index funds. And that's it. That's the strategy, right? Take care.